This week on Everyday Whiskey, we bring you a brand new segment called Hollywood Uncorked, and it kind of sounds exactly like what you think it's going to be.
So what this segment's going to be about is, I don't know if you've noticed in the industry, there's a lot of recent liquors coming to fruition that are either endorsed by celebrities or made by celebrities. Mm-hmm. And on this segment, we're here to test out the whiskeys, since we do whiskey, see if they, are they a money grab? Is it just, so-and-so backs this, so let's upcharge and make some money? Or is it an actually good product?
So, does Creekwater whiskey live up to the industry standard? Or is it just a money grab?
Let's find out.
Empty bottles on the table.
Hi, welcome back to Everyday Whiskey. I'm Mike.
And I'm Dan.
And on this week's episode, we're here to find out if Creekwater holds up to its reputation. It's endorsed by a popular artist, I'll say, Yelawolf, and many of you may have heard of him, many of you may not have heard of him.
He mentions it in pretty much almost every other song on his latest two new albums, Trunk Music 3 and Ghetto Cowboy, which I think you and me are both pretty big fans of.
We're pretty big fans of Yelawolf.
We're both pretty big fans of Yelawolf, period. So I really hope this, obviously we didn't want to sound too slandering, saying money grab, but shock and awe always works.
Yeah, it's proven time and time again. I mean, a perfect example of a successful one would be the Casamigos, though.
Oh yeah, George Clooney.
That started
Big and Rich. They got their Redneck Riviera whiskey. Lead singer of Heart has 3-chord.
Yeah.
Whiskey. These are just obviously the first one's tequila, but as far as whiskey goes, there are I guess they come few and far in between as far as celebrity endorsements.
They do.
But I think this one's really cool because I've been a big fan of Yelawolf for years and years and years. So when I finally was able to grab a bottle, which they're a lot harder to come by than what you'd think for a $35 bottle.
But we got the solution for that. So
we're going to try and see. We found another whiskey in the industry that's super available.
Yeah,
that
you
is
get it anywhere.
A close enough mash bill that the flavor profile should be similar enough. And we'll see if the Creekwater holds up against that. And if it does, I honestly think that we'll say that this would be a very nice bottle of whiskey that's endorsed by a celebrity.
And if you don't agree with our comparison, please let us know in the comments. Maybe a different whiskey to hold it up against.
Exactly.
And we'll maybe we won't reshoot the episode. Maybe we'll do a small segment on a future episode. Hey, we wanted to bring these two back out just to try them side by side. We were told this might be.
And
better.
We were torn between two, but I think we went with the other one just because it's a bigger name.
Yeah.
And the mash bills were a lot closer, and this one has no wheat. Whatever. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
This is getting
very
specific.
Let's. I'm gonna start off with. Please excuse my hat hair. I want to give a shout out. They're already an established company.
All right, and we're not sponsored by any company. We're about to plug. We're not sponsored by Creekwater or anything like that. So,
but here's the rural cloth for these really dope hats that they have, and they have tons of apparel. These ones I saw one of those Facebooks.
These are buy one get one free.
They were buy one get one free.
So we got a free hat. Both of us. It's not buy one get one free. It's buy one. We got an additional hat for free with our order.
Yeah. It was one of Facebook's sponsored ads. They did it again. Those bastards.
Big Brother freaking nailed us.
But anyway, I went on the website just out of curiosity to check it out, and I saw this hat in particular. I was like, I gotta have that.
It's pretty dope.
And then I sent you the link. I
think we bought them within 5 minutes of each other, and somehow they showed up a day apart.
Yeah.
Which that makes no fucking sense.
I got mine first.
Oh, but whatever. Yeah, you showed up at the house, and I'm like, you.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I can't say it. I'm not gonna say it. I don't even want to do that freaking.
No. We have one more plug to make. One that you know about.
I've used a couple different bottle ordering websites. I've used Caskers. I think it was called Boozy, and I've used this Cask Cartel. So I've used all three. Cask Cartel. They might not have the selection in whiskey that Caskers does, just because that's more driven towards whiskey. But as far as customer service and timely delivery, Cask Cartel was, I think, superior. I got this in a week, whereas Caskers took about 2.5 weeks.
That's a really good turnaround, especially during these times with the COVID and even Amazon. Amazon, I can't even get stuff 2 days anymore. So.
And turnaround
is great.
So we're gonna put these websites in the bottom part of the screen when we finally do the edit, and we're also gonna put them in the description. Mm-hmm. But like I said, that's our little our plug for today. Once again, we are not sponsored by these companies. We just think these companies are doing a great job. At what they do.
Yeah,
and we want to bring a little more notoriety to them.
Yeah.
So this is Creekwater 100 proof whiskey, which I thought was cool because most celebrities, when they do they do endorse or do create a spirit, it seems to be a pretty generic, dumbed down, general whiskey. I thought it was cool that he did 100 proof.
Yeah, that's a heavy hitter.
Because it's gonna bring, as you said, immediately it's gonna bring more flavor. And and like I said, the mash bill for this, it's 75% corn, 4% malted barley, and 21% rye, which is gonna have some spice to it.
Yeah.
So he actually, I don't know Yelawolf obviously.
No.
But it sounds like, as far as like, he made this whiskey tailored to his palate.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually sounds like he likes a little bit bigger of a whiskey, a little more spice, a little more flavor. So I'm totally down with that. I love that.
I do too. So
and
I'm excited to try this.
For you that don't know who Yelawolf is, his real name is Michael Wayne Atha. He is a rapper /
artist. I'll say.
He's not really a rapper.
He's more like an artist.
His music's basically bluegrass, country, rap, and it's a big fusion of everything, even like a little bit of rock and punk. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he does excellent work.
Yeah, so, but yeah, he's based out of Nashville. Great artist. I think he has like 10 or 11 albums out.
Yeah.
Or no,
he has a lot.
No, he has 6 studio albums out, and he's got a bunch of EPs and like that. But, so, basically, this is the final product. It's made in Durham, North Carolina. I think it's called Mystic Distilling. We're gonna, if I'm wrong on that, we'll correct it in the comments.
You might notice I haven't said much because this was actually all on you. You discovered this.
Yeah. So I literally randomly bought this and had it shipped to the house, and I was like, I'm like, dude, we both like Yelawolf. I'm like, I think we gotta do this some justice here, or some injustice. But so yeah,
hopefully justice.
Hopefully justice. I think it's gonna be good. I just for the fact that it's 100 proof and he didn't just go with like an 80 proof thing. As you see, I have not popped the bottle. That took massive amounts of restraint this weekend.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't break into this yet.
Yeah,
but I do like how they
it's the pop top.
The cork, the pop top.
Yeah, the pop top is different, which I do like. So let's.
Ooh, made a cool noise. Nope, it's not doing it now.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, got it. Nailed it. All right. So let's do this let's actually taste this the real way.
Okay.
Like we'll do this like the actual whiskey competition way of tasting, which I did learn at Angel's Envy when I was out there.
I did not go out there.
All right, dude. Since you're closest to the, do you want to get some just get some get a bottle of water from her run.
Bottle of water.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Go! I can't whistle. What timing? Okay, so.
Sorry, poor planning on our part.
So basically, we're going to do this real quick because we're trying to focus on the whiskey here. So basically, first thing we're just going to smell it. Hey, Creekwater liked it. Oh, hell yeah.
Creekwater already liked the post. That's dope, man. I hope you watch the video because it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I hope you guys watch it.
Could you hear me in there when I said,
yeah,
oh, shit, a cat?
All I hear is, oh, a cat. There's 2 cats in the house.
They ran right in front of me.
It's probably Callie.
It was Cat? No, it was Rosie.
So on the nose, I'm getting a good amount of cinnamon and a good amount of rye spice, which is basically what you want to get. Mm-hmm. And basically what they did say on the tasting notes online. All right, so we're going to take a little sip.
It smells great.
Ooh, I like that. Big cinnamon bomb. And then there's the rye spice right in the back. Comes in late.
I could taste some of the
corn.
But
it's not harsh at all.
No,
it's a little corn. Because it's based off a Merbein mash bill. It's based off a Merbein. God damn it! It's based off a bourbon mash bill and Finishing toasted char. 999. Okay.
Oh god.
No, there's a good amount of cinnamon. There's a good amount of rye spice. Basically, like what you would hope. And then I like how they dial back the malted barley, the bolted marley.
The bolted marley.
We're
gonna speak in tongue today.
I feel like every one of us just has an issue talking. Probably. All right. So next thing you want to do, we're gonna take a sip. We're gonna hold it in our mouth and kind of move it. You're gonna move it under your tongue, left cheek, right cheek, roof your mouth.
Oh god.
Coat your whole mouth. God damn. That way you numb everything except your taste buds.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's really good.
That really is good.
All right, so early on in this, I'm just gonna say stacks up.
Do you even have anything left?
No, I don't. I drank all of it. It was really good.
It is really good.
So the last step in this.
Wow.
And there may be different ways of doing this, but this is the way I was taught at Angel's Envy. So suck it up. Then we're gonna add literally like so. There's a in the bottle cap. There's like a little inner ring. You're gonna get the little inner ring full.
Yeah.
So just a little drop of water.
Boom.
Okay. And then you're just gonna swish it around. Just get the water in there and out. So this way, this basically brings out all the subtle flavors. This is like adding, it's like beer on tap. It's like adding air to beer. So you're adding water to whiskey to get all the little subtle notes that you wouldn't have gotten just neat. So here I'm already smelling like a little biscuit and a little cherry.
Yeah, the smell changes a lot.
Oh man, dude, it's just cinnamon.
That's good.
I love this. I'm genuinely impressed. Generously impressed. Generally impressed.
Speaking is not happening today.
No, it's just not.
Just bear with us.
Just bear with me here, because there's gonna be a lot of a lot of F-bombs and shit.
That's right. I got the editing down, kinda, a little bit.
I figured out how to do it when you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Because you're cocker popped up.
We'll edit that out.
No, I'm really digging this.
This is phenomenal. I mean, kudos, Yelawolf. Holy hell.
Yeah, Yelawolf, you did a great job. I don't know how hands-on he was with this, but I know the distillery is actually a pretty decent-sized distillery out of North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But flavor notes are, basically the tasting notes you gave us online are spot on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read through. You ready? So what did we say? We said, I was thinking brown sugar, caramel, and cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
But nose is basically tobacco, maple syrup, which I do get.
Yeah.
And maple syrup, I would go more brown sugar on the nose, and maybe
brown sugar, heavy on the brown.
And
sugar.
I got like cherry,
especially with the water.
Did you get cherry at all with the water?
No, with the water I get straight brown sugar. I mean, this smells like you opened up your.
I think maybe you get like the sugar minerality from maple syrup, and that's what they're talking about. But I get brown sugar on the nose. All right,
color smells like your grandmother's baking cabinet.
Color copper. I'm thinking that looks copper to me.
Yeah, that's pretty copper.
And then tasting notes: spice, cinnamon, and a little bit of oak at the finish, and that's pretty accurate. I think the cinnamon is very apparent, and then the spice is very subdued in the back end. It's kind of like a background singer. I don't think it's like totally in your face, but it's enough there to give it some body and some character.
Overall, the spice and the cinnamon show through a lot more than the oak, which isn't a bad thing. I actually like that. That's really good.
This is what I'm curious to do here. We're gonna do the same exact thing one more time, but and the bottle we chose as the industry standard for what this is kind of trying to do. Comparable. Not trying to do comparable. The closest thing I had in my freaking room.
Yeah, but without us going and spending even more money. This is the best thing we have.
Because with shipping, this thing came out to like $50.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
It was worth it. So, but it is a $30 to $35 bottle, and this is a $30 to $35 bottle.
Yep. Many of you probably know this. The Knob Creek. If you don't recognize the label, it's because they went through some rebranding.
Which is much better.
I like this a lot better. It's very common for a lot of these companies after a few years to switch up their labeling, switch up their branding. I mean, you got to keep things fresh.
And and the old label was definitely a little outdated. It's like Four Roses, where they went from the yellow label to the traditional brown label, from the twist off to the cork. Yeah. It just needed to be done.
It helps. It always helps sell a product.
So now that we've already numbed our mouth, let's do the initial. We'll nose it, taste it, then water.
Cool. Nose, taste, water. Got it.
So, Mike, do you remember what the mash bill was for this?
So the mash bill on this is...
It's close, it's not the same.
It's very close, not the same. It was 73% corn, 13% No, not bourbon. It is bourbon. That's the final product.
Oh, yeah, 73% corn, and then it was...
13% rye.
And
10%... What was the 10%?
Malted barley.
Malted barley, yeah.
I don't know if the math is going to work out super sweet there, but it's whatever.
It's 73. No, it is. It's 73, 13, 10, I believe, because that's how I memorized it. 73 73% Knob Creek. It is Knob Creek.
Or would it be
73%? Crap.
All right, whatever.
I just forgot.
Close enough, I think.
Corn.
It's close to it. We got close to 100.
73% corn, 13%. Rye, and 10% of the malt.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Freaking nailed it. And if it isn't the same, once again, in the comments, we'll adjust this. Today's being difficult right now.
Yeah, this is not fun, but I'm actually...
All right,
I'm not going to say it's not fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this too. Instantly on the nose, it's completely different.
Wow, you get a lot of the barrel.
This is way more barrel forward.
A lot of oak on the nose. I mean, it smells like wood. Which isn't bad.
And they said like online this was like Canadian and Irish inspired, which I didn't get that at all. Maybe Canadian, like the whole thing is like Canadian whiskey is so close to bourbon sometimes that I really don't want to discern between the two. Just because
it's definitely not Irish.
Yeah, it's definitely not Irish. The color isn't Irish. There's no biscuit. There's no honey. There's no nothing like that. So I think Irish needs to be thrown off the table.
Yeah, it's way too heavy to be an Irish. At least from what I've tasted.
There's just too much cinnamon. But no, there are Irishes that are bigger, like Connemara.
Not that big.
But like that's big. Like that's big in flavor and cinnamon and spice.
I'd say this is a straight up perfect American.
That's a bourbon.
Whiskey.
No, that was bourbon. Like you blindfolded me. That's a bourbon.
Yep.
All right, so try it. This is like eucalyptus.
Wow, I forgot how good this was.
Yeah, it's good, but it's like really eucalyptus forward. All right, so these are not even remotely close.
This is my first bourbon I've ever purchased. Yeah. Not this exact bottle. The bottle I have.
And you can kind of tell you might think we like it here a lot because there's 3 bottles behind the bar.
But yeah, this is the first bourbon I ever bought, and I don't know why I even bought it. I just did. I wanted to get into whiskey.
Someone gave me a recommendation of the store.
Yeah, I just wanted to get into whiskey, and I was told to get. I think it was when I just turned 21, and I wanted to buy like a big boy drink, and that's what happened.
Big boy drink.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a big boy now.
Ooh, we gotta add water now. Or wait, don't we have to do the up, down, left, right?
We already did it, so I wouldn't even bother with it.
Oh, I didn't do that part, but whatever. I've had this enough times to know what it tastes like.
This one's like super herbal and super floral.
Shit.
Yeah, this is way more herbal and floral than I had remembered, actually. So I kind of like... As far as mash bills go, they're close enough, but I think in some sort of process that was like an outside of the box process, this is a little different, way different.
Yeah, they're very.
This is like a true and true bourbon to me. Dude, smell that! Like, dude, let it sit out. Like, smell. Like, you don't have any more, but
no, I have it.
Dude, this smells like the creek water.
Oh, the creek water, yeah.
Dude, it's like butterscotch and vanilla. It changed.
Oh,
dude, it smells so good.
Wow.
They did such a good job.
That is a phenomenal one. That's worth the price tag.
Mm-hmm.
Is it coming to stores or only?
No, it's only I'd say
online.
I think it's only online. It says where to buy on the website. So literally, it's creekwater.com.
We'll plug that.
Creekwaterwhiskey.com, I think, and you can figure out where to buy it.
Yeah.
I would say use Cask Cartel, or like Boozy or something like that. But here, I'll show you the. There you go. Get Creekwater.
We'll plug the.
On the back, they got the Slumerican logo. This is like, I'm gonna pull this off just because this was not even close.
Yeah.
But good whiskey, Knob Creek, great whiskey. We're gonna do a Knob Creek episode at some point for sure. But
yep.
This just, like I said, this is definitely stands by itself.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
And as the first question that we asked in the little intro, does it live up to the hype or is it a money grab?
I think it lives up.
To the hype.
I think it's great. I mean, the only thing I don't think lives up to the hype, the labeling's a little,
Well, I think he was going for kind of like a gothic style label with it.
Yeah, it looks a little gimmicky, the label. I'm not gonna lie, as opposed to something that's
I think the label could
like this, where it's straightforward.
Yeah, I think the label could use some
bullet.
I think the label could use a little more improving. Maybe like actually emboss the bottle.
Yeah, and I've found that with a lot of...
And maybe a little more info on it.
I've found with a lot of celebrity endorsed stuff that, sometimes when it comes to the marketing side, it does look a little gimmicky.
This is early, though. He's only been doing this for a couple years.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this will change. I love the pop top. I think that's cool. I love
Keep the bottle. Bottle's phenomenal.
And I said, I like
how... And I like the label. I actually like the font. I would just maybe
wish it was
shrink it up.
Yeah.
And do some more, informative... I don't know, just kind of class it up, make it a little...
Yeah.
It's a great product, and I think you should market it
as far as the liquid or the juice inside the bottle is perfect.
It should be marketed as a higher end product.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
This is a really good product. I don't do that. I think for $30-$35, this is a really good. I think it's one of those things where it's like
when I say it should be marketed for higher end, not priced higher, it should just be marketed as it should look. I think you could get away with making it look really high end, even though it's a very affordable bottle.
But back to the task at hand. Yelawolf, Creekwater,
knocked it
whiskey,
out of the park.
Knocked out of the park. Great product.
Phenomenal.
Once this thing is empty, which I know it's going to be empty.
It's going to go quick.
It's going to go quick. I'm definitely buying another one. So thank you for everything you guys do. As we say at the end of every episode, Chan.
Yep.
Please like, please subscribe. Please comment on the video. We're going to have at least 2 comments by ourselves in there to fix some crap that we messed up in this episode.
Probably a lot.
But everybody stay safe out there. Please enjoy this episode. Have a great week.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
3, 2, 1. Hi, welcome back to Everyday Whiskey. I'm Mike.
And I'm Dan.
And on this week's episode, as you've heard from the intro, we are here to fuck. We're not here to fuck.
We're here to fuck!